The G7 countries totally represent almost 47% of the global GDP and 10% of the world's population. I am in Hiroshima, where the G7 Hiroshima summit will be taking place, and India has been invited for the outreach session. There are 3 outreach sessions where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be a participant. So what is on Prime Minister's agenda? With me is Indian Ambassador to Japan. Ambassador George, really appreciate your time on a bright day, and the weather is quite pleasant here.
Thank you very much. We look forward to the visit of Honorable Prime Minister to Hiroshima tomorrow. As you are aware, in March, Prime Minister of Japan, Mr. Kishida, had visited India, met our Prime Minister and personally invited him to come to Hiroshima summit. And the invitation has been accepted, and he is coming here tomorrow. We look forward to the visit.
Particularly the significance of Hiroshima in the backdrop of an ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. You have an aggressive China and also the tensions in North Korea. Do you think the G7 countries will be able to send that important message of nuclear disarmament?
India always stands for peace. As you are aware, our position on Russia-Ukraine issue has been well articulated by our leadership in the past on many occasions, including at the UN Security Council when we were a member of the UN Security Council. So India always stands for peace. Prime Minister has made it very clear that this is an era of peace and not of war. That continues to be our position.
India has said, yes, you rightly said, and that has been included in the statement that was issued also, that this is an era of peace. That is why perhaps the unveiling of the Gandhi bust becomes important. Gandhi being established in Hiroshima.
Gandhi is a symbol of peace. In fact, United Nations unanimously adopted October 2nd as the International Day of Non-Violence. So the presence of Gandhi in Hiroshima is a very important development and is a contribution of India to the peace in the world.
And Prime Minister will be unveiling a Gandhi bust. What is the event going to be like?
It is being worked out.
Okay, I'm sure you're being very tight-lipped about Prime Minister's schedule. Because Joe Biden said that he will not be visiting Australia, and that is the reason why Quad has been cancelled. There is a high probability that there could be a Quad summit on the sidelines. Can we confirm that there is a high possibility of that?
It's work in progress, I would say.
That is also a work in progress. What about the bilaterals?
Again, yes, it's a work in progress, I would say.
Let's talk about Hiroshima and the significance of powerful nations meeting in Hiroshima and 8 countries, including India, being invited. India being seen as the representative of Global South.
See, India is a very important partner in today when it comes to peace and stability and also prosperity. If you look at it, India is the largest populated country in the world. We are 1/6 of the total population of the world. It is the 5th largest economy in the world. It has one of the largest youth population in the world. So India is a country which is being recognized as an important partner by all across the globe, including the G7 countries. So our participation in this important summit is very important. We look forward to a very successful summit participation by India in coming days.
And there has been a lot of discussion around, is there a need to expand G7 into perhaps G10 or D10, Democracy 10? Because India and the role it is playing in post-COVID world is very, very important, and the world is watching India.
I think I should not get into any speculative comments on this.
Sure. Ambassador George, my question then is, the significance of Hiroshima, and this is the city which was destroyed and devastated during World War II. Prime Minister Kishida, I would say, choosing Hiroshima because this is his home district. He also represents this district. What is it, according to you, he's telling the world?
See, Hiroshima is a historic city. We all know the history of this. I think it's important that this is being held in Hiroshima, as you are aware, for our G20 summit. We are organizing G20 associated meetings all across the country in different parts of India. So like that, Japan is also organizing the G7 related meetings all across the country. In fact, our 4 ministerial visits have taken place in 4 different parts of Japan. So now we look forward to the visit to this historic city of Hiroshima.
And there'll be also a visit to the Peace Memorial, we believe. And the heads of states who are arriving here will be also interacting with the survivors of Hiroshima blast.
I believe that is part of the program being worked out.
Part of the itinerary. Ambassador, before I let you go, I want to understand the weather seems to be certainly welcoming the world leaders.
It looks like that, yes.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Thank you.